up, everybody? Welcome again to another Hot Streak video. Today, we're going to be playing some ABATHUR on Blackheart's Bay. ABATHUR is a hero that a lot of people have a couple thoughts about. Some people consider him to be insanely OP in the right hands. Trust me, these are not them. But I do love him. I think he's great. I love the character behind ABATHUR. I think he's a hell lot of fun. But ABATHUR kind of works as a very unique hero amongst all other heroes. He primarily does not engage in direct combat himself, but rather uses his Q ability, Symbiote, to affect the area around an allied target. His passive is Spawn Locust, which summons a Locust with Beach on shit, pretty simple enough. And his W is, I believe it's called Toxic Nests, that's correct. Which he will, as you've just seen, place a mine that once it's popped will explode on the enemies. At level 1 we're going to be going Survival Instincts. That'll give our Locusts a lot more survivability in relation to their passive pushing power. Now, when you're playing ABATHUR, big thing that you want to be doing is focusing on helping out your team as opposed to worrying too much about soaking with your symbiotes. You obviously want to be aiming to get them on as many melee type characters as you can. So that's the Thralls, that's the Lyrics, that's making sure that you know, you're getting off as much damage as you possibly can. Thrall's taking a fair bit of damage here from the Butcher. We do end up getting the Butcher, but at the same time we miss out on a couple of the I'm gonna go and port top in a second once that pours. There we go, he's gonna swing up there, and we're gonna use a body soak to oh, Lyrics up here, can't be here anymore, that's okay, we're gonna back off behind. ABATHUR's all about maximizing the area on the map that you can safely soak experience from. He's really great on large maps where objectives, one, are not only difficult to complete, but are very far away from a certain lane, because that way he's able to get into a position where he can safely body soak away from the enemy team and not have them interrupt said soaking. Alright, so we're going to take Ballista Spores because on a large map like this, it's very useful to be able to just chuck up a mine and be able to global TP wherever. At the same time, Prolific Dispersal is the more useful ability, particularly on small maps, but I just prefer Ballista Spores on large maps because it allows me to go wherever it is that I want to go. Gonna set up some location hotkeys so I can jump around the lanes like that. Don't want to stretch too far forward. Currently the Butcher is in a position where he's able to really get on my gate. Just focusing on getting as many toxic nests out as we can while at the same time maintaining a fairly solid experience soak as well. Whenever there's not direct combat, it's absolutely fine to just latch on to a minion and start soaking the lane. It is best to generally try and put it on the range minion in the middle. That way you are able to safely soak and the enemy minions won't immediately target you after the melee minions die. Now I'm just going to help Thrall push here. There is no fight currently going on. We are going to take Needle Spine. A lot of people prefer Toxic Nests, and I think that it's a very viable and strong talent, but I do happen to just prefer the extra stab damage. We see that there's a fight going on bottom, so we want to get in on Lyric as soon as we can. Do end up helping him get that kill there, which is great. We are going to switch up to Thrall and help him out here. Although I doubt it will be enough for him to get away. And it is not. And that's fine. Now, please be aware that a really good ABATHUR will be body soaking, of which I am currently not. On a map like Blackheart's Bay that doesn't really have a set objective, I'm not particularly sure when it is safe for me to get out some body soaking, and as a result I could be doing far better on actually using my body to soak some objectives. I have way too many mines there and I shouldn't have put them there at all. I am, however, gonna sit there while the chests are up. That way, while I'm body soaking, I can help my team out and also get some really nice experience. Now, I think that Butcher should be coming. Oh no, wait, there, he's down there. Which means we're in a really solid position. Just keep soaking this experience. Thrall unfortunately goes down. And Lyric might too. Just gonna chuck out some toxic nests. Don't want them to start overflowing in our inventory. Gonna move a bit closer to the wave. Gonna slam one down there as well. Probably won't be able to global TP there, but I will be able to. Nova should be helping out old mate Jaina here. That's okay. We do end up getting level 10, which is great. We're gonna clone this Thrall and use him to pick up absolutely nothing, which is great. Alright, we're gonna try and rotate mid then and get some damage on this Valor. Not even gonna be able to do that. So, very bad use of my ultimate there. As soon as I get up, I want to just TP down here because I'm in a risky position from the Butcher. And I am able to get out, which is great. Just in time too. It was very close to fixing my shit. By that I mean tearing me a new anus. We are just going to push these waves here. Unfortunately not able to get too much due to the nature of the siege golems nearby. Brilliant. Do help out a little bit with that, although we're not exactly blowing people's minds with the contribution that we're giving out to the team. We see the Butcher mid. Thrall, if he kites within... Yes, good job, Thrall. Oh, not quite, buddy. Nova misses her snipe, but it doesn't end up killing anybody in particular. So we are gonna take this Lyric. Bit of a useless ultimate evolution there, but that's okay. The cooldown is thankfully quite short. However, disappointed with my usage of evolution this game so far. Definitely not lining up to be as effective as I would have liked it to have been. I'm starting to feel like we're getting into a bit of a risky position here, so I am going to back out here and just get into a more safe position, while at the same time soaking top. We do pick up level 13, which is great. We are going to take the Bombard strain to really give our Locusts a nice, notable extra punch. And we are as well going to rotate bottom when we get the chance. We see that there's a couple of enemy players up top. We want to stay as far away from the action as we can and help out with picking up that Rexar kill fairly for free. And we should be fairly safe to double soak right now. So it is really key, as I mentioned before, on ABATHUR to be getting that body soak, and I definitely could have been doing it a lot better this game. Furthermore, there's a number of other tricks that I could have been doing. I definitely should have altered evolution here, but I didn't purely because I wanted to affect the fight immediately, and I guess that comes down to patience and recognition of the quickest thing to do. I just didn't feel like the evolution would be able to do much by the time that the fight was over. We are going to rotate top now and just get some body soaking here, because we're simply able to. We're going to take some Jaina as well. Going to take a fair bit of damage here. I felt like we were in a bit of a better position there to go in, although my team didn't agree, and that's okay. We do get some nice damage off though. Will it be enough? That is the question. And it ends up not being, because unfortunately our Nova isn't present in the fight. That's okay though. We should get out there. Cool, we do manage to get away just in time. We are going to pick up Locust Brood. It is an incredibly powerful pushing ability, and needs to be heavily respected by the enemy team. We are going to set that off right here, and then we are going to help our wave push this all the way back, although the Locusts should be enough to deal with it fairly effectively, which is great. We are gonna just poke out the Butcher and the Valor there. There are two typical builds for ABATHUR. One is the Locust build, which is the build that I am currently employing, and then the other is the Symbiote build, which focuses around heavily buffing your W, and is great when you're dealing with melee carries like Illidan and the like. We're going to put just a minor 2 there, so we can immediately teleport up there when the we do get off a nice team fight here though. And that works out just about perfectly for us. We are going to TP up here. Actually, no, we're going to TP bottom. We're going to help our team by pushing this down here passively with our Locusts. And in 6 seconds, we are going to summon a swarm of Locusts, which will help us with getting rid of the siege golems that are currently destroying our precious, precious healing fountains. Now, our allies should be fine in dealing with what's going up on top. So we are going to pick up the boss, which is great. Now ABATHUR's all about kind of getting into that real sweet spot where ABATHUR's able to pretty much globally force pressure from the enemy team, because his Locusts push so well that they have to be addressed by an enemy team. And thereby two things occur. One, I'm able to pull enemy pressure away from the lane in question, and at any time with Ultimate Evolution I'm also able to just jump in and help out with a team fight too. So it can get pretty hectic for the enemy team. I feel like this is about as far as I can go. I'm probably wrong on that. I love ABATHUR, but I haven't played an excessive amount of him. We are going to pick up a Thrall here. That was the incorrect target for Wolf, but that's okay. I feel that Jaina, while an exceptional choice here for Ultimate Evolution, and probably the better choice too, currently I'm pretty big on just shielding her from more damage. So hopefully that doesn't go too wrong. We are just going to set up a little Locust gift for the enemy. We're going to pick up Locust Nest again, focusing on the Locust build. and that should really start pumping down that particular fort. We are even going to leave our body up here right now, because I'm pretty certain that there should be no enemies that are currently coming down, particularly because the chests are spawning. And if we need to, we do have the Vision Shrine, so we are able to, at any moment, get away. And that moment might be now. So we are gonna just rotate mid. 2 seconds on our evolution. So hopefully the team don't choose to fight before then. However, we will be backing off a little bit, as we did show. Cool, we are going to clone the Jaina, because it does seem to be a team fight starting right about now. We do get off a nice amount of damage. Hopefully we can put some mines up that do end up picking up some stuff on the enemy players. We are gonna just... We were gonna pick up... Oh, if we could have gotten that snipe on the character, that would have been amazing, but unfortunately that isn't gonna happen. We are gonna slam out a locust nest here, as I do think that this current wave up top will need the help more than any other in terms of laning pressure. Now we are just gonna come up here, summon these locusts, and sit here nicely while the team does all the work. I do love that feel of a commander type character that you get from ABATHUR. It is quite unique, and unique is generally something that I'm quite appreciative of. We see a teamfight potentially breaking out, and we do decide to clone the Jaina. Hopefully that should be enough to really get some nice damage out on the enemy team. For our team, it does look like it does get off a lot of worth. And we unfortunately don't pick up the Valor kill, but that's a-okay, as we are going to pick up a keep and a quadra kill, which is just fine by me. We are going to help our minion wave here, just clean up the last of that and get it to the point where it is pushing. And we will finish up just heading down here. Getting off some nice siege damage. Our hero damage is a fair bit lacking this game, but I credit that to my pretty considerate inexperience on ABATHUR. There's definitely a lot more that I should be playing of him. Alright, well, we need to get away about now. And we are able to just get away thanks to Deep Tunnel. If anyone's played the StarCraft 2 mission where you can deep tunnel swarm hosts, that is literally the fucking best. Such a ridiculous mission. It's the final mission of the Heart of the Swarm campaign, and it just turns everything into a complete fucking meltdown. Everything just goes kind of crazy. Alright, so we are in a fairly solid position, and we should just focus on setting up mines at these individual camps so we can know when the enemy team is about to do it. There's a very real chance that the enemy team could be bossing right now. Yeah, so we are just going to head up top again. We have ended up losing our locust nest, so we're going to send that out again too. And we're just going to keep an eye on the allied team while they get closer and closer to a potential team fight. Now the boss is a very solid choice here, as the enemy team is currently caught up on just dealing with the pressure throughout the lanes, so hopefully we should be able to get it relatively free of charge. I am going to set up some mines in preparation for the boss fight that will be coming. I gotta set up some locusts, and I am gonna clone Jaina, and hopefully we should get off a really solid fight here. And we do get the Valor kill, which is perfect. Oh, I apparently didn't cast my what's the W? Blizzard. Really should have done that. Although we do obviously clean up the fight very easily, thanks to the lead that we have. We are gonna come in on ABATHUR, get some Slapatha stuff off, get that Locust Nest up, starting in that Nexus. Good game from everybody played. Thanks again for watching. We should be able to clean this up very soon. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Hot Streak out. Take care. God, this took so long to tap into the recording software. So it's like when you say goodbye to somebody and you're walking alongside them. It's like, hey, so goodbye again. So this is what that is, except it's online. So see you guys.